choose our socks for success in all endeavors. Fortunes rises from the heel, and good luck for life.
Good morning. Today is Friday, October 11th, 2024. Today in history. On this day, 12 years ago, contemporary Chinese writer Mo Yan won the Nobel Prize in Literature. His notable works include Red Sorghum, Life and Death Are Wearing Me Out, and The Garlic Ballads. Mo Yan became the first Chinese writer to receive this prestigious award, marking a significant moment in the recognition of Chinese literature on the global stage. Today is the Double Ninth Festival, a traditional Chinese lunar calendar celebration. Two key themes of the festival are climbing high, to enjoy the autumn scenery and showing gratitude and respect to the elderly. Welcome to today's Qingchao Morning News. Let's start with political updates.
Myanmar military government launches nationwide census. Myanmar has begun conducting a census, as reported by Agence France-Presse. Despite losing control of significant parts of the country, the military junta claims the census is necessary to update voter lists for the promised 2025 elections. The census runs until October 15, with military leader Min Aung Hlaing and other officials among the first to participate. The survey includes questions about family members away from home, which critics believe the junta is using to identify individuals who have joined armed groups or fled to avoid conscription. Local armed groups representing Myanmar's ethnic minorities have condemned the census and urged people not to participate. Former Philippine President Duterte returns to politics. According to Bloomberg News, on October 7, Senator Bongo, a close confidant of former Philippine President Duterte, announced that Duterte has submitted a candidacy application to run for mayor of Davao. This marks Duterte's return to politics, though he has chosen not to seek a national leadership position again, opting instead for the local office he previously held 3 times. The Philippines will hold midterm elections in 2025. Duterte, 79, was elected president in 2016. In October 2021, he announced he would not run for vice president in the following year and would retire from politics after his term ended in 2022. He is currently under investigation by the International Criminal Court and Congress regarding his drug war, while his daughter Sarah, the current vice president, faces impeachment threats. New Zealand warship grounds and lists. According to Xinhua News Agency, on October 5, a New Zealand Navy warship ran aground in the waters of Samoa, a South Pacific island country. The warship tilted severely and emitted smoke, but all 75 crew members and passengers were evacuated safely before it sank. The warship involved was a multi-purpose maritime support ship with a displacement of 5,741 tons. It has been in service with the Royal New Zealand Navy since 2019, primarily for professional diving, salvage, and the removal of explosive remnants of war around New Zealand and the Southwest Pacific. At the time of the accident, the warship was conducting a coral reef survey near the southern coast of Upolu Island, Samoa. OpenAI secures $6.6 billion in largest funding round. According to Bloomberg News, OpenAI, the parent company of ChatGPT, recently completed a financing round of over $6.6 billion. This is one of the largest private equity investments in history, raising OpenAI's valuation to $157 billion. This financing is also the largest in Silicon Valley's history, surpassing the $6 billion raised by Musk's xAI in May. OpenAI announced that it will use these funds to advance artificial intelligence research and enhance computing power. Explosions occur near Israeli embassy in Denmark. Agence France-Presse reported that 2 explosions occurred near the Israeli embassy in the northern suburbs of Copenhagen, Denmark. The embassy was unattended at the time, and no injuries were reported. Shortly after the explosions, Danish police arrested 2 men on a train at Copenhagen's main railway station and a third man elsewhere in the city. The 3, aged 15 to 20, are being investigated for unlawful possession of a weapon. The explosions come amid escalating tensions in the Middle East. On September 27, Israel conducted an airstrike in Beirut, Lebanon, killing Nasrallah, the leader of Iranian-backed Hezbollah. Iran then launched approximately 180 ballistic missiles at Israel on the evening of October 1. Dengue fever cases reached 12.3 million this year. According to AFP News, the United Nations Health Agency reported that dengue fever cases have doubled annually since 2021. In the first 8 months of this year, there were over 12.3 million cases, resulting in more than 7,900 deaths, almost double the 6.5 million cases reported for all of last year. The disease is caused by a virus carried by the Aedes aegypti mosquito, and its spread is increasing with global warming. In response, the World Health Organization announced a global plan to combat dengue fever and other mosquito-borne diseases, aiming to promote coordinated efforts through disease surveillance, vaccine research, and improved treatments. Cambodia wins hosting rights for 2026 Francophonie Summit. According to the Cambodian Chinese Times, the 19th summit of the International Organization of La Francophonie recently concluded in France after 2 days. During the closing ceremony, Cambodia officially received the rights to host the 20th La Francophonie Summit in 2026. The International Organization of La Francophonie was established in 1970 and is headquartered in Paris, France. As of 2021, it has 54 member countries or regions, 7 associate member countries or regions, and 27 observer countries or regions, totaling 88 members, more than 1/3 of the United Nations member states, covering over 900 million people across 5 continents. The first summit was held in 1986, and Cambodia became a full member in 1993 after previously serving as an observer.
According to the Chihuo Daily, recently, SC crude oil and fuel oil hit their price limits with an increase of 9.99%. Low sulfur fuel oil rose over 8%, while asphalt and liquefied petroleum gas increased by over 5%. That's all for today's Ching Chow Morning News. Thanks for watching. Join us at the same time tomorrow.